Good morning. Happy Mother's Day and blessings. I'm Pastor Vaughn, and here's the news for Sunday, May 12th. A big thank you to the boys and men who showed up last Thursday to help with the yard work at Karen Ruxiger's house. Some of the branches were big, and some were very little and very plentiful, but many hands made for light work. Our monthly prayer focus can be found on the back of today's bulletin. This month we are praying for Wendy and Jeremy Osborne and their family, our missionaries to Ukraine.
Hi, Pastor Jerry in Harvest Church. It's Wendy and Jeremy Osborne here, greeting you from Odessa, Ukraine, where we're just about to wrap up our first term overseas.
We would just ask that as you guys are praying for us in May, Pastor Jerry said you'd be doing that you would just pray for our kids and for us as we transition, that Jeremy and I would have the grace and the wisdom that we need to guide our kids through this process emotionally. We've made a lot of really great friends here, a lot of really good connections, and we, Jeremy and I, as well as the kids, will be missing those people greatly.
We also want to thank you for all of your faithful support in prayer and in finance as we have spent the last 3 years here in Ukraine, and we are looking forward to connecting with you very soon again in person.
Thank you guys so much for praying for us. Thank you so much for your faithful financial support, and really, we're looking forward to connecting soon. Bye-bye.
Next week, we will report on Spencer Lake Christian Center, our other prayer emphasis for May. Harvest Church is brought to you this week by our dream statements. And now a word from our sponsor. Our ministry focus this week is on Sunday morning prayer. Harvest Church has a Harvest House of Prayer ministry, and any scheduled prayer event we do here falls under the House of Prayer ministry. Each event has a different focus, and Sunday morning prayer's focus is on what we might consider the traditional business of a church: bringing people to Jesus, praying for the community, praying for our missionaries, and monthly ministry emphasis, our church leaders, and special events. If you remember the old radio dials that you turned until the station came in clear, that's why we have Sunday morning prayer. We need to put ourselves in the right spot, spiritually speaking, to hear God's intent loud and clear. We ask you to join us as we tune in God's will each Sunday morning at 9 a.m., right here in the sanctuary. A reminder for the women to take a Mother's Day gift from the back table on your way out. And that's all for this week's edition of Harvest News. From the Reaching, Teaching, Caring, and Sharing News Desk, this is Pastor Vaughn inviting you to join us on the journey to becoming the church Jesus wants us to be. Pastor Jerry is next.